NIP have won Gamescom 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, 16-13. It finally happens.
After nearly a year, 2 second place finishes. Nip finally claimed the title. They are the champions, the best team in the world, Ninjas in Pyjamas.
When Dignitas announced the signing of Ninjas in Pyjamas' old major winning roster, it was impossible to escape the negative comments. Sure, these players are legends, but they haven't really done anything in pro play in a long time. There are even some people who think a lot of these players should have already retired. On paper, this roster should fail. But what if? What if they don't fail? What if they win? What if they qualify for a major and show the world that age is really just a number? That with the right surroundings and hard work, nothing is impossible. Can these grizzled vets prove that they're not washed?
I get it, right? You see it, and there's probably better alternatives, but here's the thing, it's probably not. We're the best you got.
To understand this roster and why everyone loves them, we need to go back all the way to 2012 and the release of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Back then, Ninjas in Pyjamas were the game's first super team. Get Right, Forest, and Exist came from 1.6, while Freiburg and Flaren played Source. But together, they built CSGO's first dynasty. They played on an entirely different level than any other team, putting up an unimaginable 87 maps in a row. It's been almost 7 years. No other team has come close to matching that record, and it's unlikely they ever will. NIP was so dominating, people were starting to get bored of pro CSGO.
Yes, it feels kind of boring to see that we're winning all the time. Not all the time, but like at least the tournaments that don't land. And I guess the scene is saying, the fans that are actually watching say it's turning into a boring game.
Their insane run and stuffed trophy case aren't the only reasons why this roster is so beloved. Sure, they spent a lot of time winning, which earned them a lot of fans, but people kept coming back for the players' personalities.
Dude, just stay giggling. He's laughing.
They were deadly on the server and hilarious off of it.
Actually, I've been scammed in real money, but not in
real money. I used to play a lot of Sims, and I used to name one of the families Fnatic, just so I can go and kill them over and over again.
Baby, 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 oh. Justin Bieber.
They even won the greatest prize there is to win in CSGO, a major.
NIP have won Gamescom 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, 16-13. It finally happens.
After nearly a year, 2 second place finishes. Nip finally claimed the title. They are the champions.
But it's been 6 years since that major, and these guys haven't won anything in a long time. Exist was benched on Fnatic, Freiburg was teamless after an unimpressive stint with Heroic, even Get Right stepped down from NIP's starting lineup after underperforming.
Is this the last time we'll see you at the Lanxess?
Fuck no.
So you're not retiring? He says no.
The only player who most people thought was still competitive was Forest, who continued to produce numbers for NIP.
Leaving Ethan in a one-on-one now against Forest. Breezy was caught from the backside. The bomb planted for Forest. They can stop this and delay it. Surely not. NRG are going for the full defuse. Forest can see it, comes around the corner and clutches around.
And while people are excited to have them back because nostalgia is a beautiful thing, the general sentiment is that these dudes aren't likely to win anything important.
Så ja, men liksom Friberg Exist har inte spelat sig vid någon i juli och så vidare, så att liksom jag tror alla är så sjukt motiverade att liksom motbevisa folk också att vi faktiskt kan och är kapabla till att fighta som titlar.
And honestly, it's that what if that makes this Dig experiment so exciting. These dudes may be older than most and considered past their prime with the exception of newcomer Halzerk, but they still are CSGO legends. And for a long time, Get Right was even considered the best player in the world.
Get Right for me is you have a player that has been the best player in the world for several years. A guy like that doesn't just drop off of the face of the planet.
Some might describe this Dig experiment as a group of vets' last chance to run it back before retirement. But if these guys can win and satisfy the voice in our heads, they have a chance to redefine how the community looks at aging pros. Now, let's see if Dig can make us believe once more.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring that notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit up our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages.